It's been an amazing 10 years. In 1996, Susie Cunningham was successful at bringing the CASA model to Pueblo at the Pueblo Child Advocacy Center. But after a few years, it was Judge Mays who wanted to see more growth for the program, and he wanted it to stand alone. So at the end of 2001, he appointed Rebecca Moss to chair a steering committee, and thus, CASA of Pueblo was born as an independent agency in the spring of 2002. Susie Cunningham served as our first board chair, and I officially started on August 1, 2002, after being sworn in by Judge Alexander. We received a startup grant from the David and Lucille Packard Foundation and got to work planning our first Gifts from the Heart fundraiser while I was simultaneously training our first round of CASA volunteers. I really wasn't sure if we could make this work, but that fall I trained 8 new volunteers who served 22 children in that short time. It was at that moment, after watching these 8 amazing members of our community step up and help abused children, that I knew this would work. At the end of 2007, we had moved the offices 4 times in 5 years, and we were serving over 150 children annually. It was the vision of Judy Alseaver and Della Levis, the 2 board presidents over a 2-year span, that were willing to guide our board of directors into taking a huge risk to find a permanent home for CASA. And at the end of 2007, CASA of Pueblo purchased a building and a mortgage. The Abriendo Antiques building became our new home on the corner of Abriendo and Quincy, but it needed 4 months of renovations before we could move in. It was during the final stages of renovations in April of 2008 that the Levert Hoke Foundation gave us a lifelong gift by paying off our mortgage so we could focus our efforts on serving children. During the past 10 years, we have served very difficult and sometimes very emotional cases. We have served over 1,000 children through the hard work and dedication of 183 amazing CASA volunteers in 10 years. We have worked on severe physical abuse cases, sexual abuse, emotional abuse, situations of neglect that many adults could not survive in. We've worked with babies born addicted to drugs, and we work with adolescents who have been deemed unadoptable and will live out their childhood, jumping from foster home to foster home. Today, we are serving over 200 children annually, not only in Pueblo County, but as of January of this year, we are now serving around 80 children in Fremont County with the help of over 70 active CASA volunteers between both programs. I get to come to work every day and be surrounded with the most amazing staff in Pueblo and Canyon City. Each of them works so hard to make what we do appear flawless and well coordinated while making a difficult job very fun and enjoyable. I couldn't ask for anything more. Our volunteers are the face of our program. These specially trained individuals dedicate a great deal of time and energy to every child our program is appointed to. They are usually the people in our community who wear their heart on their sleeve and are not afraid to go into unfamiliar situations to help a child. I am humbled every time I see new applicants come through our doors. To play such an important role in a child's life, and yet be objective, competent, and thorough, and at the end of the day being the only professional in a child's life who is there without being paid. That's a very special relationship for CASA kids. As we reflect back on the last 10 years, it was without question that we honor 3 of our Pioneer Casa volunteers who have been with us from the very start. Josephine Gonzalez Gifford, Ava Smith, and Marianne Ports Murphy were in the first training class in 2002 and have set the standard for volunteer excellence at our organization. These exceptional women had very little in common coming to the program, all from different backgrounds, experiences, and places, but have left their mark with each child they have served over the decade. We are so incredibly proud of each of them and honor them for dedicating 10 years of their life to CASA. It is from the bottom of our hearts that we thank our donors, supporters, and those we work so close with for their continued support of this program. We are looking forward to our continued growth and service in this community. Here's to another 10 great years.